So I'm coming up on the Oregon district here in Dayton. This is where in August of last year, Connor Betts came through here with 200 rounds of ammunition, and just right up the street here, killed like 9 people in total. But I just wanted to walk through here and show you how New Orleans like this place is. Up there, Dayton police shot him 52 times. He only was able to fire for 32 seconds before Dayton police took him out. He was in full body armor. I covered it. I was actually down here and I did an interview with the Washington Post the morning after, and the bodies were still there. We still got a lot of Dayton, thanks to Dayton police up. A lot of support for Black Lives Matter. It's really cool down here. These little shops here. Here's a little comic book shop. There's Beck and Call. There's a lot of videos taken down here. Made national news. The governor came out here. And right down here is a police line. Right over there is where I did my interview with the Washington Post. For racial justice. A lot of support for Black Lives Matter still. Right over here is where Ned Peppers is. So I can go across the street here. Picture of Prohibition up. In this alley right here is where police usually sit, right in here. But this is where, if you look at the video of the actual shooting, the police came around this corner because Connor Betts was coming up the other way from Blind Bob's, and this is where they shot him at. They got him right here. Here's where they got him at. Shot him 50-something times. You can still see some bullet holes, but there were bodies right here, all up through here. You still see a couple bullet holes here and there. And he came up this bullet holes right there. See, this is where most of the people at. There was 4 bodies right there. One with her head hanging over the curb. But he came from I didn't hear that. He came from that alleyway right over there. And his first kill was right here in front of Blind Bob's, which they got video of him actually inside of Blind Bob's about an hour afterwards. About an hour before, I mean. He also killed his sister. But he came directly across this street right here and up this alley, up this sidewalk right here, shooting. Like I said, he shot 32 seconds before the police took him out. But this is good old Oregon district in Dayton, and Dave Chappelle came out here and did a concert, and I covered that. Stevie Wonder was here, Chance the Rapper. I'm walking back this way, so I don't get hit by a car. He came from up this alleyway right here. And he loaded up. This is where he started. He come around this corner right here. And there was a taco stand sitting right there where that paw print is. And that's where he made his first kill. And then he tried to cross the street over there and they got him in front of Ned Pepper's. But this is the way he came. Through this alley here. Snuck along this wall. These cameras are right there. The cameras right up there caught him. Yeah, he came right up this alleyway right here. There's also a video of him walking through this alley right here. There, you can see there's video of him and his sister and a friend of theirs walking up in this alley. But right here is where he stood. Because they lost track of him for about a minute and a half. Because you can see him walking through this alley with a backpack on. And they lost track of him for about a minute and a half. But right here is where he took his backpack off, loaded up. He loaded up his weapons right in here. And then he came around this corner. He didn't start firing until he got to the end of that alley. He said he had one of his girlfriends said that he had he was telling her about how he wanted to do a mass shooting, but he came up this alley right here. He was loaded up, and there were banners along the back of this. People didn't really notice him until he started firing, but those two cameras up there caught him. Two cameras up there. But he came right through here. This is where he started firing at, right here. Started firing right here. He made his first kill, was right here. He shot down this way a little bit. And then he started firing across the street here. And he walked across the street right here. He was firing when he came across the street right here. There were two kills right here. He's firing, running up this way. And in the video you can see where one police officer came around right here and got him from behind. And he came up. He was trying to get inside of Ned Pepper's. You can see him, you can see right here was one body. There were 4 or 5 bodies right here. But he tried to get inside of here in Ned Pepper's. And they got him in the doorway. This is where they took him out right here. You can see bullet holes. You can see we're still Dayton strong. But had he got in here, they've just put these COVID things up. But had he got inside of Ned Pepper's here, he would have. This was an open dance floor at the time, and he still had 100 some rounds on him. Right there's the victims. Yeah, but here's the spot where they took him out right here. I'm standing in it. The police came from right over that way. You can see in the video where they came out and they were firing around him. But we're still good to go here in the Oregon District in Dayton. We're still Dayton strong. Bullet holes. And here's one of our medical marijuana spots, but you can see the bullet holes still. We're still Dayton strong. I covered all of this. I was down here in the morning and I had some shots of the bodies laying there. I was one of the first ones to see the pictures of Connor Betts laying there dead where the police got him. But we can thank our police department for acting quickly on that. But I'll walk us down through the rest of it. Dave Chappelle did a free concert. There were 120,000 people down in this area. Still, they didn't shut us out very well, because it's still a hot spot in Dayton. Here are some 5-star restaurants down here. Good places for music. Good places for people to hang out. And it's they still didn't keep us down. Yeah, there's the Wright brothers and the Wright Flyer. That's cool. You know, we're the home of aviation. We're all in support of Black Lives Matter up through here. That's where he parked at, right over there.